now that our program is completed, let's go and bring some change to this, because right now, as you see, it is a kind of messy, not really messy. It is good, but it's better to change it to functions. Okay, as you see here, this part, this block of code is going to change the MAC address. Okay, and this block of code is going to get the argument. Okay, so let's go and create two functions. One of them is for getting the argument from terminal. The next one is for changing the MAC address. So whenever we need it in other programming, in other program files, so it is better to access them from here, or we just can use the function. Okay, so here I'm going to create a new function, name it change MAC. Okay, so as you know, it is asking for interface and new MAC. Okay, now let's have this part into the function. I'm going to cat this, use Control X, and then hit a tab here and then paste it right in here. Okay, okay, now we have it, and it is complete, this part. Okay, and here let's call it here. It is change. Okay, change MAC, and here we are going to give that, which is interface and new MAC address, which is new MAC address. Okay, so right now we call it, and I'm sure there is no problem. So also this part, or this block of code, is getting the argument. Okay, so for that, again, I'm going to come here and create another function, and I'm going to name it get arguments. Okay, and I think it is not asking for anything for input, because all and everything is commands here, so it doesn't need anything. Okay, so let's Control X that and paste it here. Let's hit tab here. Okay, now it is good, but still here we have the argument and option that is not here. Okay, while we are using it right here, it is not able to access it because it's inside this function. Okay, so here I'm going to remove this, and instead of this I'm going to return this part, and here I can use it. Okay, very easy. Now instead of giving interface and new MAC, I am going to just use that, like here, right here is going to be options, and what was the next one? It was arguments, and it is equal to get argument. Okay, and it is not asking for anything as input. So okay, and here now instead of using interface and new MAC address, that is something we don't need, because here now we can use options dot interface and options dot new MAC. Okay, so that is how we could change this in a better way. Okay, now I think it is completed. Let's save it and go to change this. So now you know that the MAC address is 99. Let's clear the terminal and let's use this to change it back to 55. Okay, let's use ifconfig. Now you see it is 55 with no changes, with no problem. Okay, so now I think the program is looking good. It is better and it's almost complete. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next lecture.